And good morning. Good morning. We are in gentle yoga today, Monday, gentle yoga class. So, welcome if you're here live or if you're watching the recording. Welcome, welcome. Take a big old slug of your water. Got some lemon in mine today. Let it replenish you, feeling that juicy quality of the water. I always like room temperature more than the cold so we can keep those fires a burning. Yum-y. And we're going to turn off our phones. And then depending upon your level or your feelings today, I'm going to say get a lot of props. So get a lot of props. Some of you may want chairs. Some of you may want your big bolsters, your big pillows, your blankets, your blocks. Get lots of good stuff, okay? And let's do this. All right. So welcome. Today we're going to talk about symptoms. We are in our inner circle this month talking about healthy movement. And this past week we talked about body language and how we communicate with others. And going forward, how does the body communicate with us? So symptoms, right? We get those symptoms. Symptoms, if we were to break the word down, means to fail together. So to fail together. By the time we get a symptom, it has been growing for a while, whatever it is. So what is the body trying to tell you in these symptoms? And also, it's not just the physical symptom because there's always that body-mind connection. So there's an emotional attachment, there's a psychological attachment, and then it comes into a physical symptom. And another thing I really like to ponder with these symptoms, and I have pain also, we all have pain, we all have ways that we get the chronic pain, the same thing happens the same time, same spot, those conversations that are continuous in our body. What we want to do is sort of approach that idea of understanding the pain from a way where we're turning it over as a way that the body is communicating. Because it's allowing us, the symptom, the pain, is a way for us to feel it rather than not feel it. Okay, so if we're feeling emotions, we're feeling pain or turmoil or chaos or whatever the feeling is for a while, and then it comes into a symptom. And so once it's a symptom and the physical body is actually hurting, then you're forced to go lie with your ice pack, or you're forced to wrap the knee, or you're forced to look at your big toe, right? So whatever you've done has now given you a symptom, and now you're in pain, and now you are, I don't want to use the word forced, but you are encouraged or present now. You have to deal with the pain that maybe you've been denying. I know that's a lot of information, but that's what we're talking about today. Okay, so pain symptoms. So the way I'm going to call this class, the title of this class today, turn MJ off here. Hi, MJ. Turn off your video. Sorry about that. Is giving permission, getting permission. So we have to get permission from our body to move. We've got to get permission from our body to respond. And so turning on this relationship between our body and our mind through the sense of listening to the body, what is the body trying to communicate with you, and asking, receiving that permission. So that's our focus today. I hope that sounds fun for you. All right, so here we are. Let's settle in. Find a comfortable position here. Start to find your breath. So we're now turning on this intimate conversation. You're turning on that inner gaze, that inward glance, and you're watching your body breathe. Pretending that you are watching someone that you love so dearly, so dearly. They don't need to be anything different than they are. You love them just the way they're showing up right now. That's the way we're looking at the body breathing, trying to understand what it wants to tell us. How does the breath come in? No judgment. How does the breath go out? How does the breath go in? How does the breath go out? As your eyes continue to close and as you continue to watch yourself breathing, maybe greet your body. Maybe allow the mind to acknowledge that you're opening up this conversation. You are turning on this, what Rumi says, deep inner listening. You're not telling, you're not directing, you're not coaching, you're just listening. 1 minute here, listen to your body being breathed. Starting now to create a rhythm in your breath where your inhale and your exhale feel equal, sound of breathing. Ask yourself, what is it? Ask your body also, what is it that we need today? What do we need today, right now? And just listen. On the inhale, body, what do we need today? And then on that exhale, just listen. Maybe it's a word, maybe it's a sense, maybe it's a feeling. Is there anything your body wants to tell you? Can you listen? Let's go 1 more minute. Every time you inhale, body, what do we need today? What do we need today? And then just listen. Starting now to settle in on that mantra, that one or two word phrase, whatever it is for you today. Again, we're not changing anything, we're not fixing anything, we're adding. What do you want to feel? What do you want to bring in? What do you want more of? More deep listening, more going with the flow, more being open to the mystery, whatever it is. Take about 30 more seconds settling in on that mantra. And when you have it, bring your hands into prayer, thumbs against your heart. Feel this beautiful connection between you and you and you. So beautiful. And gently bow your head. Look at your fingertips. Remember the promise that you're making. And release. Awesome. Okay, so as I said at the beginning, we're going to need a lot of props today because we want to be careful of our knees. We're going to stretch the quads and the hip flexors. So that means some of us are going to be on our knees with lots of cushion. And today we're going to talk about giving permission and getting permission. So we need to be giving and getting permission from the body in order for us to do the things that we want to be doing with it. So come on into hands and knees if you would, and keep feeling that summer breathing pattern. Equal inhale and equal exhale. Smoothing with a deep inhale, deep exhale. And curling your toes under, strong, powerful legs. Push through the thumbs, float the armpits, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now here's what I want to focus on today. I want us to definitely be checking in continuously on the alignment of our legs. Okay? So for us to open up these quadriceps and these hip flexors, we want to keep our knees safe. So that means we need to double check, quadruple check, since they're quadriceps, we should probably quadruply check the knee alignment, and that means that the shin bone and the femur bone have to stay in alignment. So I want to play with that. On your next exhale, please gently walk, walk, walk forward, and stand in your forward fold. Take your fingers, you can bend the knees if you want to. Take your fingers to the second and third toe, that little space between the second and third toe, and take your fingers and draw a line up the feet and then up those shin bones. We want those shin bones to be right in the middle of the kneecap. Do it a couple of times. This actual touch here helps the body understand what you're doing. So dragging that second, third space up to the ankles, all the way up to the shin, to the middle of the kneecaps. One more time. Good. Bend your knees. Strong, powerful floating all the way up, all the way up. Remember your intention and exhale, reset. Okay, that's what we're going to play with. So coming into your mountain pose, if you would, I want you to look down and remember that line that you were drawing. That's happening here. And we're going to take our time to go in and out, in and out, in and out. So really, really slow today, okay? Really asking this permission. This body of yours, you are trying to build a healthy relationship with. And most of us tell the body is our slave. The body does what we want it to do, like it or not. And this, we're flipping over. We are now listening to the body. Okay, so we are asking the body what it wants, and we're going to be surrendering to it. Okay, so here we go. We're in our mountain pose. And inhale, sweep the arms up very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees forward, fold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down there. Big inhale. Stay down there. Exhale. Stay down there. Big inhale. Stay down. Big exhale. This time, inhale. Bend your knees deeper. Sit down into chair pose. Come up. Exhale. Inhale. Sweep it up. And exhale. Restart. Okay, 3 more times, please. Inhale. Exhale. Bend forward. Stay down there. 2 breaths. Inhale. Surrender. Exhale. Stay down. Inhale. Stay down. Exhale. Inhale. Sit down like you're in a stool. Exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Stand up. And exhale. Reset. Fun, right? Okay, here we go. Big one. Inhale. Uttanasana. 2 long breaths. Stay there. Utkatasana, chair, sit down. Keep the line of the legs. Inhale, sweep it up. And 1 more. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale. Utkatasana, chair. Exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale. 1 more. Exhale, chair. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale. Good. All righty. So that is the love and mission that we're seeking today. Step your left foot back, please. Okay? Here's our work. Hands on your hips. So our heel is down, most of us, right? Our heel is down in like a warrior one, a Virabhadrasana one. Now I want you to feel the pivot and put the heel up. Okay? Inhale. Exhale down. I want you to notice what you're doing up the hip. Big inhale. Exhale. Rotate into a lunge. Stay there. Big inhale. Exhale down. Do you feel that little bitty opening? Inhale. Exhale. Turning the knee forward. Turning the heel right above the toes. Stay there. Big inhale. Slight rotation. Exhale. Heel down. 3 more. Big inhale. Rotate. Lift the heel. Stay there. Big inhale. Slight opening. Exhale. Stay there. Big inhale. Close the hip. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to hold the lunge. Okay, stay here. Big inhale. Exhale. Rotate into a lunge. Stay there. Big inhale. Exhale. Arms up. Some of you will be able to interlace your fingers behind the head. We're going to hold for 5 deep breaths. What are you feeling from the ribs to the thigh? What are you feeling there? We talked about symptoms. We talked about failing together. We talked about noticing. So what are you noticing in this area? Is there a squeezing at the groin? Is there a clenching at the back? What's happening here in this congested area? Beautiful. Hands into prayer, leaning forward, find that right foot, and step the foot up, and reset. How was that? Switching sides. Take your right leg back. Okay, 5 times, hands on your hips. Heel is down for warrior one. Exhale, pivot the heel up for a lunge. Feel that opening on the hips. Stay up with big inhale. And exhale, heel comes down. Stay down, big inhale. Exhale, rotate that hip. Stay up, big inhale. And slight external rotation, kneel down. 3 more, stay down, big inhale. Close the hip, heel up. Big inhale. And heel down. Stay down, big inhale. Close the hip and lift the heel. Exhale. Stay up, big inhale. And exhale. Are you doing the controlling or are you listening? Listen to your body. Stay down, big inhale. And exhale, lift that heel. One more time, big inhale. What does the body say? Exhale, heel comes down. Last round. Big inhale. Close the hip, heel up, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind your head. 5 breaths. Listen to the body. Don't do this yoga pose. Listen to the body inside. Beautiful. Bring your hands into prayer again, leaning forward, noticing the action, and taking that right leg up and forward. Beautiful. How does that feel? Hands to your sides and inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep the arms up. Exhale, just the way we started, forward fold. Inhale, hands come to your shins. Remember that line of action. Exhale, forward fold and head. 8 breaths. Listen to the body. Where is it holding back? Where does it resist? Where are your symptoms? Each time you inhale, you're asking permission to go further. Each exhale, you're getting permission, or you are not. Good, strong, powerful legs. Inhale, scoop it all the way up, and exhale, reset. All right, grab your blanket. As I said, maybe you're going to want a bolster. You decide, okay? We're going to be on our knees for quite a long time, and I want you to be super comfortable because if we stretch this area of the body, we don't want those knees to go out of alignment. So you decide what you want, and maybe some of these things you'll have to flip over on your back and not do them. So let's see how this goes, okay? So we're going to take a blanket here, and I'm going to have my bolster here for later because I might need it, all right? And we're going to take our knees on the blanket. We're going to take 2 of our blocks, and we're going to stand them up here, okay? So here we are, we have this beautiful body, just noticing it. As we kneel on our knees, we want to double check that the shin bone, the second, third toe, shin bone up to the kneecap is still in that alignment. Super challenging here. We don't have the heels together because that's tightening on the back. We still have this leg line that we started with, okay? Some of you can take the toes to curl under. Some of you may even not like having that, and you could take a blanket, a pillow, and drip your ankles off of it so that you feel more comfortable. Get comfy, right? We're really giving our body so much love. It does so much for us, so much. All right, here we go. We're going to step the left leg forward. We're going to take the left knee right over the ankle. So we want to double check that this is nice and turned on here. if the kneecap is achy on this back leg, drag yourself forward a tiny bit so that you're more up on the top of the thigh than the kneecap. Okay, and here we have it. We're going to peel our bodies up. We're going to take the hands to the thigh here, and we're going to pull the top of our tail, top of our pelvis back. So we're getting a big stretch here in the side. Keeping the idea of this leg really turning on. That line of bones is all stacked up. And we're trying to pull the belly lock off of this thigh. 2 more deep breaths. Okay, stop, push yourself back, bringing that hip right over the knee, and fire up this left leg. Toes are turned to the kneecap. Big inhale, and exhale. Start to tilt yourself over. 8 breaths. Inhale, asking permission to go further. Maybe you get that permission, maybe you don't. Listen to the body. Stop thinking and listen. When we talked about relationships a couple months ago for our healthy habit, we learned that seeking to understand is some of the most loving communication you can do. Just seek to understand rather than be understood. 2 more deep breaths. Okay, we're going to bring our leg back to bent knee, left knee bends again. Or maybe we can scooch it forward a little bit and lean in a little bit more. So now we're getting more into the splits here. Those of you working a little deeper, you're feeling this left hip pulling back and this right hip pulling forward. Keep finding yourself pulling this thigh away and tilting the pelvic roof. Keep that leg line active, shin bone, second, third toe, kneecap, all the way up to the feet, all the way up to that big line. Two, and push yourself back, hip goes over the knee, and 8 breaths. And that permission. Can I go further on the inhale? Yes or no? Okay, third and final round. Bring your knee to bend. Maybe you go a little bit further. Sitting up nice and tall. Keep peeling the top of the pelvis back. Keep spreading those back toes. Stretching out those quads. Stretching out those hip flexors. Beautiful. Last one. Goes over the knee. Turn those toes straight up. Find your 8 breaths over those hands. Listen, 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 listen. Staying when you don't want to is the yoga. Keeping your mind from leaving your practice is the yoga. One more deep breath. And let's take this leg back. You could sit on your ankles if you want to. You could go to child's pose if you want to. You could go down dog, whatever the heck your body wants. Listen and take 5 breaths. So again, we don't always listen to our body unless it's in pain. And if our bodies are in pain, this has been a long wind up for us to get to the level of pain. And so part of the exploration here today is thank you, pain. Thank you, pain, for letting me have an opportunity to know what's happening and to feel the pain that I have been resisting psychologically, maybe, mentally, maybe, emotionally, maybe, and get to this idea of being in the physical. So those of you who feel that body-mind connection, it's all related. So that's what we're noticing is we're starting to stop thinking and start listening more and the wisdom of our bodies. Okay, 3 rounds on the second side. So we're going to take our right leg forward. We still have the second, third toe lined up with our shin, up with our kneecap. We're going to peel our pelvic bowl off of our thigh. If you want to keep your hands on the blocks, that's absolutely an option. And we'll take 5. Listen, listen, listen. Pushing yourself back, hip over knee. Open like that. Right leg toes up. Big inhale, flat back. Exhale, tilt it forward. Both legs are lined up safely. Inhale, ask permission. Can I go further into this pose? Exhale, you'll get permission or you won't. Good. Second round out of 3, bending that right knee. Maybe you're going to go a little bit further. Again, if you're on that patella, that kneecap, and it's not happy, see you can drag forward a little bit. Breath. Spread those toes. And push it back. 8 breaths. Swim on the right hip back, left hip forward. Keep the integrity. So you keep your good friend body safe. Go explore. What does the body want? No. Good. Bringing your knee to bend. Third and final round. Again, maybe you're stretching out longer each time. Maybe 5 breaths. Keep tilting that pelvis back. Beautiful. Last round here. And you want to prep. 8 breaths. So good. And gently, same thing, bring that leg back. Find a pause button here, whatever that is for you. Okay. Deciding what you want to do. If you have a really big pillow, then go ahead and use it right now. Not everybody likes this, by the way, so if you don't like it, don't worry about it. I love it. Play with it. See if your body likes it. If it does, let it happen. If not, don't. Okay, we're going to come up onto this bolster. And what we want to do is we want to put our right thigh on the bolster, coming into pigeon. So we're going to step our left leg forward here, okay? And we're going to find this length here, and we're going to walk our left foot over and bring our knee down. So we're on the thigh here, and we're going to, like the same thing, instead of opening the knee towards you, I want to do like we were doing when we were going back and forth between the lunge and the warrior one and the lunge and the warrior one at the beginning and standing. The purpose of that was to remember it here. So you're in a lunge position, you're in a closed hip position. Okay, so we're not in a warrior one, we're trying to close this hip. If you need to do something to make yourself more comfortable here, feel free to do it. And when you're ready, big inhale, spread those back toes, keep those shins aligned, and exhale, come on down, 12 breaths. So looking deeper, might want to bring that knee to bend, keep closing that hip. Being nice and open here. Any more deep breaths. Hello, quadriceps. All right, when you're ready, take that leg out, lean over, and if this is okay for you, come over, and now you're pumped up. Just pause. Feel the difference. Depending upon your structure, maybe you'll be able to swivel that left leg back and you'll be able to reset everything. Those of you who are not feeling so fluid today, I want you to come out. I want you to get all the way back up there. All the way back up. Put those knees down. You're going to step the right leg forward. And you're going to bring your left thigh to the bolster. Okay? You're going to walk that right foot over and bring a hip down. Okay, again, the difference between warrior one and lunge is that rotation. So we're in our lunge, so we're closing that hip. That pubic bone is trying to look to the floor. And then 12 breaths, playing here, whatever you want to. Deep breaths. Keeping that hip close, 4 more breaths. So nice. When you're ready, release that leg, again rolling off to one side and bringing that leg forward if that works for your hips. And we're going to pause here in Sukhasana, easy cross-legged pose, sitting on the bolster and pause. Now you're going to decide what's right for you. If you're sitting on a bolster like me, then you can follow along. Maybe you're on a pillow, maybe you're on blocks. So we want to double check that we're safe here. So please honor this next pose. The whole idea is permission. We're not trying to make the body do stuff. We're not going to be like that. We're not driving the body to do it like it or not. We're listening. So very sweet practice here today. Take your feet forward and we're going to slide so that the top of our pelvis is almost off the bolster. So my tailbone is off the bolster and I'm going to lie down here so I'm in a back bend. Now we don't want to feel clenching in the back. So some of you may not have the tailbone dripping off. Maybe you'll have it more underneath your lower body. And if it's okay for you, you might even straighten out those legs. Let's pretend that we have a block between our ankles. Our knees and toes are the same line. They're looking straight at the ceiling. I have a block between my hands here, and I'm squeezing the block. I'm imagining that my ankles are squeezing another block. And then 12 breaths here. I'm going to let myself let go. This feels too intense in your back, then keep the knees bent. Honor your body. Hips are staying closed. Please notice that the kneecaps are still looking at the ceiling. Two more big breaths. The next time you exhale, if you haven't already, bring your knees to bend and shimmy yourself a little tiny bit. So now the whole pelvis is on this rock bolster or pillow. So you have a nice little relaxed state here. You're not feeling the intensity. Okay? One knee into the chest. Let's go with left knee first. Maybe you'll extend that right leg straight. Straighten the heel and bend. Straight. Or straight. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch. So that right knee in. Straighten this left leg if that was nice. And heel the sky. Hinge on the knee. Keep feels. Right now. Beautiful. Both knees into the chest and coming into any variation of happy baby life. Sometimes it's fun to put the bottoms of the feet to touch. Legs straight, knees bent. Here for 8 more breaths. Listen to your take your time. And when you're ready, find a comfortable weight. Get the bolster out of your way, pushing it down. You can put your knees on it. Find balance in the heels, balance in the arms, balance in the shoulder blades. Completely neutral. Just receive. Receive what you've got here. What are you noticing? Body, what do I need less of? Exhale, listen for the answers. Each time you inhale, body, what do I need less of in my day? And exhale, listen for those answers. Inhale, body, what do I need less of today? And see if there's a picture or a sense or a feeling that comes up. We're opening up this listening, this deep, deep inner listening. Letting your body guide you today. Letting other guide you today. Get out of the chatter. What do I need less of today? Relaxing the muscles of your eyes, your tongue, your throat. Become aware of all the space between your ears, temples. Just empty space inside your head. Feeling the matter of your body, the physical weight of the body. Feeling the magnetic pull of the floor, just cradling you, encouraging you, wanting you to release, wanting you to give over. This beautiful body of yours. It's done so well for you. It's done so well for you. So again, body language this week. Listen to what your body is telling you. and ponder. Allow yourself to stay. Let it talk. Let it whisper. Let it ask. Take your time here to rest. And as always, may this be a benefit to you. Thank you so much for keeping your light on and practicing with us. Deep bows to you all. Enjoy this conversation, this love affair. All right. Namaste.